Corn planting progress was further along than traders had anticipated, and that pushed corn lower on Tuesday, while livestock and soybeans saw some support. Agnews' Michelle Rook has more in Markets Now.
Grains closing mixed on Tuesday with the feed grains lower, soybeans to the plus side. Dan Bussey is joining us, and let's talk about the corn market first. Pressure coming from what, this fast planting pace?
Yeah, we're 12% planted, and the weather this morning looked better than it had for the past couple of days with some windows of opportunity. So corn seeing that and knowing that when we have these kind of normalities in planting progress, that it does add acres longer term. So corn market fell. Maybe most importantly, Michelle, is we're going to plant across the Dakotas. Those are the areas in the states that usually are the quickest to prevent plants. So we get them in the ground in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be in good shape to talk about 96 million acres potentially longer term.
Wow. And the wheat market also kind of was down in tandem with corn, but that's kind of a weather story right now, isn't it?
It is. Wheat is going to see some rain across the Western Plains. We've been talking about that for now about a week, so I imagine a lot of that's getting baked into cake, if you will. But I think as you think longer term, there's some dryness issues across other areas of the world, wheat producing areas, mainly China and the Black Sea. So those will watch carefully. But today with corn being down, wheat was a Me Too market and went along with it.
Right. Plus the higher dollar, did that have a little influence?
A little influence. I mean, we're watching the dollar, but it only seems like people trading these days wanted to react to a weaker dollar. So we'll see if the stabilization helps. But I think a longer term, based on the breakout on a lot of the technical charts and other things, that the dollar's still in a bearish trend.
And soybeans bounced on Tuesday. So was that just a technical bounce, or is that market kind of following what's going on with those basis levels in Brazil?
Yeah, China's rumored to have bought another 8 or 10 cargoes of Brazilian soybeans today. So that got basis levels rising down in Brazil. Of course, when we see the Chinese so active in buying the table, if you will, down in Brazil, because they need to make sure they get every bean under this trade war, that pushes business back to the United States. So there's a lot of us analysts that are increasing our old crop soybean export estimates by 20 to 40 million bushels, tightening up the balance sheet. And so it's lifting the soybean market and kind of narrowing that bean corn relationship.
Yeah, and you saw those bull spreads working too, for sure. All right, thanks so much. Dan Bussey with Ag Resource Company, and we'll have more Ag Day coming up.